Welcome back, Mob. Podcast update. We got our first official opportunity to be a full-time podcaster with the Newscaster Studio. For all you that know, we've been on our grind, so it's a great achievement. This has me inspired to let you know the current state of free-to-play games. Like, honestly, listen, a lot of people say games like Battle Royale dictate the barrier, but I really think the threshold for games has moved back to the retro style where you need to actually grind and you have to be attached to your character. Because I'm not gonna lie, the difference between RuneScape and Fortnite, even though they're both free to play, yes, you can have a membership or a battle pass, but essentially it is free to play and have that experience. Another main difference, I would say, Fortnite and Battle Royale games like Apex and Warzone, they're like quick dopamine fixes. So you don't really get rewarded for the longevity and the grinding and the uplifting of gaining skills and gaining the wisdom, the tactics, and the strategic behind the game. It's more so just about getting a quick win and learning the mechanics, yes, so you could separate yourself and differentiate yourself from other players, whether you're a pro or just getting into it. But everybody would have that opportunity. And it also changes so quick. Yes, there are metas, but at the end of the day, the metas are going to be changing and come in and out. But what I'm saying with you, listen, the way Jagex and the RuneScape community has it set up, where you can either be a pure, you could be a mage, you could be a heavy melee, you could be a piker that likes to do bow and arrow, you could be Hawkeye. See, there's diversity to it. Or you could diversify your build. If you're a person like me, I like to run a full stack. So what I like to do with dominate is I have high defense that combines with being a high mage as well. So there's more opportunities for you to be, not even have more content creation. There's more opportunities for you to have more in-depth encounters throughout the game. You can encounter different types of people. So that also changes this. You're not just going against either, you will say, a typical sweat is like a builder or someone that just aims heavy, has aimbot or something. It's more diversity to it. And then another thing that's involved with this, RuneScape also is a very good at incorporating free-to-play people with people that pay for their membership. I know many of you may not remember me, but when I first started coming up, and you can see in my older videos, I used to play Destiny a lot. And Destiny's a free-to-play game, but it has a whole lot of expansions where, essentially, if you really want to play and, really get in-depth into the top-tier creation, besides doing, the Destiny 1 raid for Destiny 2 for experience, you're going to have to pay for the game. But perhaps in a game like RuneScape is another reason why I love it, because I'm also a dad. I have 2 kids. And another thing I'm very passionate about is giving something to my kids that I can play with them and do. I don't always want to spend money, especially, my oldest son is 2 and my youngest son is just coming, in a month. So, that's when he's going to be born. I count him as being out here because I'm that type of person. When they're in the room, they're alive to me. We talk, we have our one-on-ones. And the part of the dadhood, and there's another reason, we want your kids to have experience like you did in life. Like when I grew up, the first game I ever played, I remember gaming at 3, it was RuneScape. Only thing I did, I would get home from my little pre-K, I would hop up. And it was funny because I could already read chapter books and I was a very vibrant kid. Because I remember back in those times, I either wanted to be a news anchor, or wanted to be an astronaut or a scientist. I was always good at sports, but I always wanted to do something with my mind and my mental ever since I was young. And for some reason, when I got on RuneScape, guys, I could only ever type what? Literally every response. You want to do Yama? What? You want to go piking? What? That's all I would do. And this seemed the more in-depth of it when I come back and I'm learning a different game. You know how long you play something as an adult? It's like watching that kid show and then you watching it as an adult and it just clicks. You have that realization. And right now, I'm not even talking about the endless amount of quests and lore. I'm just really focusing on PvP and the community and the players that you play with. But on that flip side of it, I've done experience 4 different communities on the gaming side in this YouTube journey. And I would say RuneScape players are the most wholesome and people out there. They're actually cool to kick it with and talk to. I'm not going to say other people aren't, but I'm going to say it's probably definitely number 1, I would say, best community on YouTube. Just for instance, I know I make a lot of videos about being a millionaire and the joke of that. I didn't grind and do all that. That was just from you guys. That was just from making videos, expanding my friendships. I never really had too many friends. I'm not a people person. I'm more laid back and antisocial. I come from a big family. I don't really like people too much. And just coming somewhere and be able to find that home and family base, it was really cool. Especially how like you guys embraced me. You know, my sons, you play with them. You know, same with me on live and all that. So it's really a great community. And I don't mean to sound biased or anything, but it's hard not to when RuneScape has done a lot for me. Like, and I'm the free-to-play player, and that's the thing that I want to break down to people. We're not realizing is I'm free to play. Another thing is I play on my phone. Like all this gaming, my whole entire journey. Like once I switched over to my phone, it really did a lot for me. Because, like I've been saying, and I'm quoting, I'm a dad. I'm a dad first. That's another reason why I work remote. I want to continue to work remote. And I thought I want to actually turn this into a career so I can be around my kids more. You know, and I'm a pretty cool guy, right? Who doesn't want to hear me talk? Nah, I'm just trolling. But yeah, that's another reason why I really wanted to do this, because you guys are also cool enough to where if I could put my children on the game, I don't have to worry about it. Because everybody knows what goes on with Roblox and people being interactive. You really don't have to worry about that with the RuneScape community. Everybody's chill. They're really here just to play. And another thing is, there's not really like bullying and trolling and all that. Even though I do try to do that top menace. Like at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't really want to fight me, I'll let them get away. We'll talk, we'll chop it up, we'll be cool. And that's whatever, and that's the end of the story. But not to get off track, the reason I brought up being remote and having my children around me is because not only can I work and have them be in the same facility as me and being around me while I'm doing what I need to do, you could do the same on RuneScape. Or you can AFK it, you can play around your family, you can play with your family. And most importantly, you're going to have a great time. No matter what you do, you can kill a goblin. You can even, like, if you're in the cows, and it doesn't matter. Whatever you're into, RuneScape has it for you. That's another thing I really like. Let's say you like to mine. You could go make some armor. Let's say you're a salesman. You could just play on the Grand Exchange all day. Let's say you're a trapper. Be a mage, bro. Trap these people. You know what I'm saying? No matter what type of person you are, there's a role for you on RuneScape. No matter, let's say, if you want to be a person like OD Block, you would have paid for the membership. I already did the math on that the other day. These guys are down like 6 bands. Now it's 3,542. Since you guys started, you gotta realize it. The months and the membership. Even though that's you, that's cool and all that. Just to have the same amount of fun of us. That's what it's breaking down to. There's no gap behind pay to play. Everybody's incorporated. And there's not too many games out there. I'm saying this is the only game on the market where you have that possibility. And that's why RuneScape has been around since 1999 and continues to thrive to this day. But I would like to thank everybody for watching. It's your boy Gamer Damn Near, the best pop on YouTube, and your favorite podcaster. We're officially partnered now, so make sure you subscribe. We're going to be coming out with weekly videos. We'll make sure we have 2 or 3, so stay tuned in. See you in the next video, mob. Thank you for partnering with us, and make sure you tune in. This is the beginning of our journey. People change, money never changes. I'm one of those people that never switch up, mob. And listen, make sure you're here for the next episode. We're going to be breaking into the RuneScape PvE side.